So here we've got a tiger snake. Whoa, he's a bit grumpy, this boy. Quite common around here. Near my home in Perth, Western Australia. Whoa! Okay, hang on. Ah. Oh yeah.
I'm Steve, and I'm a licensed snake catcher.
And I'm Kyle, Steve's cousin, and we're about to go on a trip of a lifetime to search for cobras.
So, now these guys are elapids, and like the cobra, they like to hood up these ones. Not all elapids like to do that, but the tiger snakes do hood up a little bit like a cobra, a little bit different, but you can see he flattens himself out, makes him look bigger. They don't sit up quite as much as cobras do. In fact, it's quite uncommon, but this one's quite keen to do it. Whoa! It's a bit much. Whoa.
These guys are up there as one of the most deadliest snakes in Australia, and if not the world.
Gonna let this guy go in a minute.
Tiger snakes are highly aquatic and great swimmers, which is why you usually find them around lakes and rivers, because their favourite food is frogs.
Now this next film we're going to show you has lots of Asian snakes, and this isn't one of them. Looking for snakes Bali style!
We arrive in Bali, where it's famous for its traffic and its many cultures and beliefs.
So we just got to Bali like just now. It's late at night, and already like we're surrounded by bats and toads and all sorts of things. It's hot and humid. Yeah, it's great to be here.
We were so keen to find some wildlife, so we decided to look in the hotel to see what we can find. Stray dogs. Warning, snakes. Warning, Stephen. We were surprised to find a squirrel rustling about in the bushes. We also found a few frogs, which were right outside our hotel room.
Up here on the balcony. Oh, what a huge jump.
And not just frogs, some reptiles.
We got a dragon also out here on the balcony.
Flying dragon.
Check him out, it's a male. Got a little flap there.
You can see his skin flap for gliding there.
Are you going to kiss it and throw it back?
Yeah.
Let it go, watch it fly.
He's going to jump.
Come on.
Flying dragons can actually glide from tree to tree. This guy's a male, as you can see, showing off his dancing moves. Four-clawed Datella. They live around the quieter areas where the other geckos are. Yeah, nice gardens. Just looking for tokays, and here we have a Asian tree frog, brown tree frog, sitting here in this nice little pond, which is a fountain. Oh, how gorgeous. Asian ridge toads in the garden, everywhere heaps.
Whoa.
We finally spot a beautiful lizard we've always wanted to see.
That's a small one. Wonder if they're a pair. We've just found a tokay gecko here. Absolutely gorgeous. Big things. Bit worried he's got sharp teeth, but very vocal. Soft like a gecko, but their skin's rough. You can see his bumps on his back. Incredibly pretty.
The locals call them tokek. They go, oh.
And their scientific name actually is gecko gecko. This one's a male because we can hear him calling. They're territorial. You can even hear one in the background calling.
Big nocturnal eyes. Alright, I'm just about to let this tokay go. This is my first one, so it's pretty sick. And ours is where we found him. They got really powerful bites, so I got to be careful. He might swing around and grab me. But, like that. And wait and let go of my finger. Time to get out of Kuta for the day. We head off to Bali Bird Park. Toucans. Komodo dragon, the largest lizard in the world, at Bali Reptile Park.
And a couple of male crocs. Sadly, these guys look like they've been fighting though.
Close to me.
We're here at Ubud to check out the monkeys. It's beautiful out here, but tourists like us are everywhere.
Without warning, one of the monkeys jumps on me.
Hello.
Yeah, go for pets.
Aren't I the popular one?
You're gonna have a fight on top of you.
You can do that. Here you go, Carl.
Here you go, Carl.
These monkeys called macaques look cute, but they've been known to give some pretty serious bites. They're extremely curious and can easily steal things from you. And they've also been known to carry rabies, so it's a bit dangerous to let them go on you.
No. Kyle, can you take the camera?
Your hat.
No camera. I forget.
You want to be careful you don't make the wrong move, and it's a bit hard to get them off you.
Just got a little eel in a rice paddy here. We're fortunate enough that my good friends Dave and Mikey have come along on this trip with us.
In some areas in Bali, it's an offence to wear normal Western clothes, so we decided to look for some animals dressed like this. We find a big cave, which will be a great refuge for animals. We got a forest gecko in a cave. It's hot. We also found a whip scorpion sitting on the wall.
We're at Tunnel Up, gonna go see some snakes.
Yummy coconut.
Good. Bagus.
Now we're looking for wild sea crabs. One of the attractions here is a sacred wild snake which the locals have shown us.
This is a highly venomous snake, but they never bite. And apparently it's good luck if you give them a pat. So, hope we get good luck finding some snakes.
Tanah Lot is a sacred temple to the Balinese people, and it's said to be protected by these sea crates.
We stumble across one of the longest snakes in the world, native to Bali, called a reticulated python. This guy's a pet, but they get huge and they've been even known to eat people.
We arrive in Medewi, in the western region of Bali.
This is where we're going to find some animals. It's the start of the monsoon season, so it's good for cobras, and it's starting to rain as you can see, and we're about to go for a night walk and all other stuff. We're getting out the mopeds tomorrow, so it should be pretty fun tomorrow.
Check out what's in our hotel room.
Toke.
Here we got the smallest snake in the world. Believe it or not, this ain't a worm. This is a snake. Has all the organs of a normal snake does, not like a worm. And it's called a flower pot snake, and they're found pretty much all over the world because they've been introduced, but they're thought to be native to Asia. But they've been found in Hawaii, Australia, parts of America, all over the world. So you wouldn't even think he's a snake. He just looks like a normal worm. But the way you can tell is because he's got a tongue that flicks out, and he's got this stumpy little tail, and he doesn't feel wet. It's interesting how we've seen the longest snake in Bali. Now we've found the smallest snake. There he goes. We drive off to the national park on the north side of Bali. This place is beautiful and a place where a lot of tourists don't really go.
Our guide Putu shows us around. He wants to show us the real Bali.
So in the night, outside, out.
try out some really bad smelling durian, but it actually tastes alright, and it's like a creamy fruit, it's weird. Sitting out on the boat.
We're heading out on the boat to check out an island off the north tip of Bali. We're also going to do some snorkeling.
The Balinese version of Garden Island.
With the volcanoes in East Java in the background, this is by far one of the most beautiful places we've ever snorkeled at.
As we approach the island, we come across a group of bats sitting right over the seawater. Judging by the size, we guess these bats are fruit eaters. But a lot of bats.
1,005.
Okay.
1,000 there, 5 on the boat.
Yeah. Gaja. Java. Big volcanoes. Here we are in the middle of nowhere. And this is our boat. Stephen.
The other guy.
Here we have a Asian deer. Eating some of the food the locals gave it. It's kind of savanna on this island. We're on an island, and it's covered in savanna, good for snakes and yeah.
They got echo, and then they got echo, but I still like it.
So we just found this slug eater, just not far from the hotel at all. It's raining. It's been raining before, I mean.
First collie breed.
Yep.
Harmless, but we're not sure, so we got to be careful. And look how he sticks to that really well. Good for climbing trees. Can almost hold him in. Out looking for slugs. Very slow.
This is after about a minute of looking tonight, so hopefully going to be a good night. I think we're in a good spot here. Tokay's in the background. This place is amazing.
These are one of few snakes to actually just feed on slugs, whereas other snakes feed on rats and mice. This guy just goes around looking for snails and slugs, that's why they got that weird shaped head. Hang on, hold it there. I'll just hold the snake now. Cool, this is on our second night walk and we already found another snake here. A lot of stray dogs, but so I'll just release it and bush.
Just a sec.
Here we got a land crab, and to prove how big it is, that's my hand. Ooh. Big crab. Not edible though, apparently.
Hermit crab, yeah.
Hello, homie. Ew.
I call him Dr. Zoidberg.
I got a little Asian water monitor just around the poolside. And these guys grow up to the second biggest lizard in the world. Very pretty, very strong tails for swimming. They're part of the goanna family, which is found in Australia. So, he gave me a nice little nip on my thumb. As you can see. Do you want to let it go?
Yeah, right. Alright, so we'll just go let him go. The first Asian water monitor.
Very pretty. Such a small lizard can turn out to be huge.
We've got a nice narrow tail to help them swim. Go up in his hole. Yeah. I want him to bite me.
Alright, just sitting in the pool, and we got the second biggest lizard in the world just sitting over there, and it's a baby. Filming.
Okay, down here in the grass, we've got a common banded wolf snake, but we have to be sure first it's not a crate, because those guys are deadly. So I'll just take him out. We'll probably shoot off. Carl just spotted him. We've just been riding along on the mopeds. Oh, hold still, don't move. There's a bit of a nervous one there for Kyle. Alright. So let's check down the centre of his back. Oh, you can see his back perfectly.
No, it's a wolf snake. Yep, wolf snake.
That's better. There we go.
Here we have a wolf snake. Harmless, but we're taking our chances just in case it's a crate.
He's spinning.
There is another type of wolf snake that doesn't have the band, so it's really hard to tell if it's a crate or not. Kind of snake we didn't really want to deal with on this trip, just because it took us forever to find out what it is, but we're 90% sure it's a wolf snake. But as you can see with the hook, we're still not sure.
Good spotting, Carl.
Thanks.
Alright. Let him go. Was he going this way?
Yeah.
Alright. We'll just let him go. Look at him swim.
Here we got a little colubrid here, just crossing the road. See? Nice little colubrid. The colubrid's are thin. He's got no venom, but he does look like a venomous snake. We found one last night, so this is our second snake for the night. And do you want you want me to let him go, Steve?
Yep.
Yeah, so this guy was just hunting around looking for slugs, and we had to stop our mopeds really hard because we're on a big hill. I'll let him go. Colubrids are rear fang snakes. Some can be deadly, but some can be fairly harmless. One way of looking for snakes. Good habitat for vipers. All sorts of snakes around here. They're hard to spot because everything's so green. Following a river.
That's almost like a seashell.
Good for snakes, bad for malaria. Heaps of mosquitoes around, trekking up a little creek. Watch very closely. Common sun skink, just in the wild.
Quality Indonesian TV.
So I think it's these things for dinner.
Dried fish.
And yeah, it's either that or eels.
Yum. Or catfish. Sappy. A rarish kind of cow. Different looking. Hello, matey.
So we just got another slug eater. This time it's the baby. Move him off the road as well. Gorgeous little colubrids. Very blunt nose.
Alright.
They certainly like to roll, these snakes, like death roll like crocodiles. So this is the banded species, and these two are colubrids, but I'm gonna let him go. Hopefully none of the villagers come down and eat him. Whoa.
Just got a power out. It's back on. Start of the wet season. Yeah, a lot of lightning.
Got a big centipede here. Oh, it's just finished raining up. We just had a big storm, so we're going out on the mopeds looking for animals. Some frogs down here.
This frog has been known to put up with salt water instead of fresh water.
So we just got a little scorpion here. Now it might be small, but this one will probably pack a punch. It's got a pretty fat tail, and generally that means they've got a lot of venom in that stinger on their tail.
This guy's a really dangerous scorpion. Sting by him would really be painful. Don't know if it could kill you. Not many scorpions can kill people, but we're in Asia and this guy just looks like, yeah, it'd be painful. Nice yellow colour. Cool find. There's a much bigger scorpion here. It's called the Asian black rock scorpion. They're one of the biggest scorpions in the world. Steve spots a snake in the grass moving out onto the road. Just found a spitter. And it's what we've been looking for on the trip. Oh.
Small snakes are hard to deal with.
Ah,
It's pretty nice.
almost there. Oh, whoa. This is a spitting cobra. The Asian spitting cobra. This is the first one I've ever held. I am sweating so much right now.
He's around the farmland eating rats and mice and frogs.
And this is the snake I actually most wanted to find on the trip, so I'm very excited. I'm gonna see if I can get him to spit.
These snakes are highly venomous and have been known to cause a few bites in Asia, but they're more inclined to spit in your eyes. It's a fairly small cobra, but still this guy's dangerous. If venom does get in your eyes, it can cause serious blindness. A lot of bites come from farmers stepping on them.
Oh, this makes me a little nervous. So these guys are deadly. However, they are more inclined to spit venom into your eyes and bite, which is why I'm doubling up on the glasses, looking ultra cool here. Come around here, Carl. Careful, he might spit at ya.
Ew!
There we go. Asian spitting cobra. What a find in Madui. Alright, there we go, I'll let him go. Just down here in the grass. Off you go, mate.
Look at the sweat on my face from that. That was exciting. Oh, it's definitely worth the trip. Good.
Better than Exmouth.
Alright, time for a bintang.
How you doing, Kyle?
Got my tap done. Pretty sick. Everyone.
Somebody always goes around, was never gonna be quite not anyway. 'Cause now you promised, fucking lost it again. Turns out you're always gonna.
And that's how much me and Steven have drunk today. If you look down, that's how much we're drunk.
Right.
Oh,
look at
wow.
this one. Oh, the beers.
Oh,
Two for 19 and
No.
2 for 21. 21, that's them.
I'm sorry
We signed.
because the computer is error.
see?
We have the elusive flying lizard. Hate the office.
Spider on my brain, just a gecko in a cage.
Yes, that one.
Where's the mee goreng section? Where are the noodles? Oh, that's right, they're everywhere.
Knew that would happen.